Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Andor. Last time on Andor, we had The Axe Forgets. Karn went back to his mother, and his mother's like, "Oh, well, we're gonna set you up with Uncle Harlow. It's gonna be okay." And that was pretty much it for him. Dedra, yes, that's her name. She is starting to notice patterns of rebellion, and actually patterns that are random, but they're too random to actually be random. But she's still looking for concrete evidence to present to Qyburn. Meanwhile, Cassian is preparing for the mission that he's on. And there's tension with the team, and eventually they learn that he's just a hired hand, but then they go and they are about to do the thing, so yeah. With that said, let's just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Andor. Here we go.
I couldn't sleep.
It's natural.
I need to be at my best.
Don't worry. The excitement will kick in.
The adrenaline.
Struggling to understand why my faith doesn't calm me. I believe in something. Why am I so unsettled? I mean, you have nothing. You sleep like a stone. I write when I can't sleep. I wrote about you last night. The role of mercenaries in the galactic struggle for freedom. My conclusion is simple. Weapons are tools. Those that use them are, by extension, functional assets that we must use to our best advantage. The Empire has no moral boundaries. Why should we not take hold of every chance we can? Let them see how an insurgency adapts.
Well, there's nothing immoral about hiring a guy.
You have right. The Empire doesn't play by the rules.
And how am I wrong?
They don't care enough to learn.
Nah.
So you think it's hopeless, do you? Freedom, independence, justice.
No.
We should just submit and be thankful. Just take what we're given.
No.
Do I look thankful to you?
No. But I'm glad that you're here. No matter what the reason.
Don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll sleep when it's done.
No. Yeah. I mean, it's better to have him than not. And yeah, there's nothing really immoral about having him.
Have they any idea this is the last time they'll be allowed up here?
No, there's no problem in that. We spent the last decade promoting an Imperial viewing festival down in the Enterprise Zone. They'll have that going forward.
It is their sacred valley, is it not?
Well, ultimately they will return, won't they, Colonel? When you need plenty of arms and legs to build all you've got planned.
You've been here the longest, haven't you, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir. 7 years.
Will the Darnies let us build our new facility in peace?
I don't see them having a choice.
Ugh. Just fuck the locals.
He likes giving orders, doesn't he? Makes sense, right?
What do you mean?
He was a stormtrooper. Really? Pick it up! Should have been here when Cinta found out. They slaughtered our whole family. Pick it up!
Everybody's got a story.
Oh, look at that.
There it goes.
Roboda.
I'm dressing Leonard.
He's 12, he can dress himself. Come and look at this sash. None of this was stored properly. It's all compressed.
Perhaps you've expanded?
You'll make an effort tonight if it kills you.
He might have a fever.
You might feel the back of my hand.
The boy is ill, J-Hold.
He's always ill. Look, you want to get out of here, do you? Get that transfer, leave this stinking planet? You certainly whine about it enough. Colonel Pettigar will be making those decisions, so I want everyone on their best behavior this evening.
I look forward to seeing that.
Nah. It's interesting to show even the Imperials are people.
You were right. I'm not tired at all.
Tighten up. All right.
Eyes
listen
forward.
up.
Damn. I'm going through the sea. But all eyes are on the sky.
These men from Mackenzie.
Yes, sir.
Ugh.
You do the talking, eh?
Yes, sir.
Let's make quick work of it.
See, now there's the tension. You don't want anything to go wrong. I don't know what the dude's rank is. J-hold.
Echo 1.
Echo 1. Echo 1.
Come on.
Valley 1. Valley 1 at go.
Call it.
Are you on point?
Yes. What do you hear? On point.
We've been standing here for 30 minutes!
Are we going or not?
Tough decision. The point of no return.
We go.
Spijcie ma vantage. Telegraf mi suvan stio.
He says, may the eye find the good in all of us.
Nuh. Well, nobody's looking.
Where's that tenant go?
Down. On the ground. Down.
What is the meaning of this?
Be quiet. Move.
All right, here we go.
This is an outrage. Quiet.
Let the boy go.
Let the boy go.
Colonel, please.
Nobody has to die.
Oh! Good shot. Friggin' Colonel. Jeez. Oh man, this does actually look pretty fun. And I'm such an introvert too, I would never go to a thing like this.
They tell you.
Didn't you hear me? I don't control the vault.
It's on a code from the airbase. It's done remotely.
Keep lying and it'll be a short night for you. We know about the vault and how it works. We need your hand to key the sensor. We can take just that if you prefer.
You'll never make it out.
Oh, but what if he's not lying? And communications are out. Meanwhile, at the Christmas festival.
Tell me you'll be all right.
I'll be fine. Go.
Oh man. Well, something's gonna happen to one of them now. Oh god damn it. Phone's ringing. It's so loud, I'm sorry.
Hands on head. Hands on your head.
Alright, come on.
Stop it. No. Out.
This is not an inspection. It is a robbery. They're taking the star now.
No, it's a science experiment.
Looting.
Wow. I guess that is all they
I
needed.
can't unlock the trace.
They're in.
Hey.
I'm on my son. I'll be right behind you.
God. That just makes me nervous about anybody who says that.
Let's go.
Let's get paid!
Mackenzie should be calling in soon.
Will do. Valley 1 out.
Oh no, mustache man. Great and fast. How heavy are those? I feel like one person could carry one and go. That must be a fun, like, filming experience. Like, just dress up in this stuff and then dance around and stuff. Yeah, I guess that would make sense that you want to suppress all light. So that you can truly see it. Whoa. Oh my god, can you imagine being stoned and watching that? That would be so fun. Oh no, Is he gonna try something?
Quit talking and get pushing. Close it down. Let's go. Last call.
You'll hang for this.
7 years serving you. I deserve worse than that.
No.
Are we good to go? We're good. Okay, come on.
Alright, they're not getting everything, but they're getting a bunch. Oh, the klaxing alarm. Oh, so cool though.
What's going on here?
Uh-oh.
Commandant?
Tell him, sir. Tell him he needs to leave.
Now, it's not gonna work.
I am giving you a direct order, Corporal.
What is going on here?
Sir.
Oh no! Did he have a heart attack? I mean, that was a lot of work for him, for an old man.
Cover me.
Someone's gonna die here. Oh! Can you go for the eyes? Oh! Oh, good shot. He's already gone. You lost one, but you can still get out of here. Oh! Bye! Oh god! Whoa! Oh! I think he's still alive. It's okay. He got hit pretty hard though. Oh, this is a hell of a thing he's flying through.
Med spike. Keep him still.
Oh god. Yoo-hoo!
Climb! Move! Climb! Now!
Did you give in?
No.
Heck here! I don't have the speed to make it. And now you want me to climb? Climb!
Just trust him, man. Oh my gosh, this is a freaking crazy set piece.
Come on!
Oh, yeah, these ties are not gonna survive out here. Oh! Oh, and it hit the other one too. Jesus. Fucking magnificent. But they made it out.
This kid is the reason that we are here.
Nah.
He is alive.
How do we get to the doctor?
Alright.
You want to guess how much is in there?
How much money?
80 million, give or take. 40 million apiece. Don't tell me you haven't thought about it.
I mean,
See, I can't fly the trawler, but I do have a safe place we can hole up.
I don't think you actually believe that. I think he's testing
Between the two of us, we could
Cassian.
be the winners here.
It's not a rebellion for you.
Oh, I'm a rebel. It's just, me against everybody else.
Your brother with the orchard?
I don't have a brother. I saw the first minute you came into camp. You're just like me. We were born in the hole, and all we know is climbing over somebody else to get out. Put that thing down, catch our breath, split up the winnings. So this will...
Oh! Okay, so it wasn't a test. Well, shit.
He wanted to take the money and leave you here.
He wouldn't do that.
You're gonna have to think about that.
You
No.
disgusting bastard. Taramin warned me.
I'm taking my cut. The number I was promised. I'm leaving you the freighter and what's inside. I did my job.
Nemik's manifesto. He said to give this to you.
I don't want it.
Okay, so it's not a happy ending.
Far more reasoned and thoughtful than the calls for decree we've been hearing from the other side.
Oh man, the Senate.
There will be a fact-finding commission put in place.
When was the last time you saw the Senate in live action?
It will...
Got anything from Aldani?
Excuse me?
Aldani. Big rebel attack last night. It's all the news.
He hasn't heard anything, has he? I mean, the plan worked. I guess it's a happy ending for somebody. Is that really just it? Wow, okay. I guess it worked. Man, I'm not used to this in Star Wars, you know? Like, Star Wars, it's where you go and you win, and yeah, we can rebel, and yeah, and we're a team and stuff. But on this one, like, most people died. Which I guess is very Rogue One, you know? But in Rogue One, there wasn't really, at least like once you get to stealing the Death Star plans, there wasn't dissension in the team, you know? I don't know. This is weird. Like, this is where you expect, like, oh, well, now Andor will go and he will be part of the rebellion now that he now knows that he can do something, you know? But at the end of this, it's just, I'm fucking out of here, you know? He's like, but he's not screwing them over, you know? Skeen, I guess, legitimately wanted to screw them over. See, I thought it was a test. I legitimately thought, like, okay, this is a test. And then Cassian just kills him, like, oh. Alright. If that's where we're going. But see, now I don't know. What if it was a test? What if it was a test? Doesn't matter. 'Cause he's dead. He's dead. Scaramund's dead. Nemec is dead. The girl, hey, when I was like, oh, well, something has to happen to one of them. No, they're fine. Good for them. What happened to Gorn? What happened to Gorn? I don't remember that. I don't remember what happened to Gorn. Hold on. I should, like, go check. What happened to Gorn? Okay, Gorn died too. I didn't even fucking see that. But I feel like they didn't, like, pay too much attention to that. So I completely missed that Gorn died. Alright, so Gorn died, Terramin died, Nemec died, then he killed Skeen. So all that's left is Vel and Cinta. Is it Cinta or was it Sintra? I want to say Sintra, but that's the freaking place in The Witcher, so... So yeah, that was a lot. Honestly, yeah, like, okay, I feel like this isn't supposed to be open to interpretation, but was Skeen testing him? Like, from all I can tell is that no, he was actually going to betray them. Like, I legitimately thought this was a test to see what Cassian would do, you know? It's like, oh, how about we split it and stuff? And he's like, no, we can't do that. And it's like, oh, yeah, good. So you can join the rebellion. And then we would get, like, morals, and then he would join the rebellion, but no, he just killed Skeen, so I guess it must have been true. He killed Skeen. He gave back the Kyber, and then took... He didn't screw them over. He didn't take the 80 million. He just took... He took what Luthen promised him, and he left. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it almost seems like a Breaking Bad ending, you know? Like, something that you wouldn't expect. You wouldn't expect it to go that. It's definitely different from Star Wars, but this whole show is kind of just different from Star Wars, and I like it, but at the same time, it's like, that was weird, you know? But it was a success, you know? There was a big, big rebel attack on Aldhani, you know? Big rebel attack on Aldhani, and Luthen, you start laughing because he did it. It worked. It worked. But I don't know. It doesn't feel like a happy ending. But then again, like, and Luthen, is Luthen even gonna care that some of the team died? Probably not. I'm sure all he cares about is the fact that it worked. This is weird. I feel weird. I don't... Like, it's just not where I thought we were going. Now I'm wondering... Because this is the halfway point of the season. This is episode 6 of 12, I believe. And they've already, they've only greenlit the 2 seasons, you know? They've only greenlit the 2 seasons. And this is pretty much like, this is it. We're going to end with, Cassian goes off into Rogue One. So now I'm honestly wondering if, like, this season is supposed to just be about getting into the rebellion, and next season is about being in the rebellion. Like, yeah, this isn't, like, it's gonna be a few episodes, like, maybe at the end of season 1, Cassian will truly be a part of the rebellion, but not today. Certainly not today. I mean, these episodes can sometimes bring up, these interesting sort of philosophical things, and maybe not even philosophical, but just like interesting topics of conversation. And the one with Nemec about, is like, oh, he can't sleep. It's like, I have all this faith, but why am I still, all jittery about it, And the whole thing of like, is like, oh, the Empire will do anything, so we should use any resource, including, hiring a guy like you. And it's like, well, it's not immoral to use a guy, to use a mercenary. And hey, he... Honestly, yeah, like, he got them through that. He got them out of there. And then... when one of their team members, who they thought was, in the rebellion, when he was about to take all the stuff for himself, the mercenary took care of the problem and then was like, look, I'm not here to screw you over. I did a job, now I'm going to be paid what I am owed, and that is it, He's not owed the 80 million, he's only owed what Luthen told him, so that's all he's taking. And in that sense, it reminds me a lot of Mike on Breaking Bad, because that's what he does all the time, is that it's like, look, I did a job, I got what I got out of it, and that's that, Like, he doesn't put too much thought into it afterwards. And that's exactly what Andor is doing here. Now, that's, it's still not what the rest of the team expects, but that's what he's going to do. It's like, look, I'm not going to screw you over. I'm not going to, put a target on my back and look over my shoulder all the goddamn time, I'm just going to take what I am owed for this mission, and I'm going to leave. I was given the option that I will be paid this money, and I can leave, and I am taking that option, and there's nothing else between us. No bad blood, no nothing. I'm leaving. We're gonna go our separate ways, And yeah, so it's like, I understand why, it doesn't quite sit well with, or didn't quite sit well with Nemec, but at the same time, it's like, well, it's not really a bad thing, It's not really a bad thing to have a guy like that, The Commandant was an interesting character, Commandant J-Hold. I liked him. I liked, he's very, he's a very typical Empire where it's like, oh, we don't care about, these traditions and these cultures and stuff. We just want to be, Nazis in space, But at the same time, you do get, you get to know who he is as a person as well. Not just, faceless Nazi 8,000,003 in Star Wars that we've seen, is that you do get to see who he is as a person. Is he a good person? Well, not really. But you get to see him. He's like, well, he doesn't really care about the locals. He doesn't want to deal with any of this. He's going to be fine if, he's going to be fine if he gets through this, and then he gets a promotion. He'd like a promotion or just something, a transfer just to a more interesting location. He's got his family, and while I'm sure he cares about, he does care about his family, but he also wants them to act proper, and he wants them to be on their best behavior so that he can impress this colonel here. So I kind of like a bit of that. And honestly, because, we talk about, like, how this show shows us a lot of, real people in Star Wars. But for the Commandant, I would actually liken this a bit to Agent Kallus in Rebels, where, when you first get to really, like, kind of get to know him as a character. The first episode that springs to my mind with that is when he and Zeb are trapped on that ice planet, and they're trying to get out, but they really can't. I think Kallus broke his leg and stuff, and it's too difficult for Zeb to, like, climb out of there, so they're trying to, like, survive until the Ghost can come get them. And that's really interesting. And even though, like, Kallus is, he's the guy who helped, wipe out, as far as we knew, to help wipe out Zeb's people, it's interesting to still see a more human side of him. It's like, yeah, the soldier did that, but what is the human like? Now, if the human's like the soldier, that's pretty bad, but the human side, there is at least a bit of that, And then at the end, it's, you see how that progresses. They do save Kallus as well, and then that pretty much begins Kallus's character arc. And I see a bit of that with the Commandant. Now, the Commandant didn't really get a character arc; he just ended up dying. But that was interesting. I like seeing more of his life and stuff, So that is definitely an interesting thing. And then, yeah, the escape and the robbery was all pretty interesting. The eye, that was a really cool effect. I like that. And yeah, just imagining, like, if you could actually see something like that was just absolutely beautiful. So I'm glad that they really put in the work on that, on the CG for that. So that was really good, especially after hyping it up for, 3 episodes now. But yeah, and then we had flying through. We lost a bunch of people in this. We lost Gorn. We lost Terramin. Nemec got hit, which that was a crazy hit, because at first when that hit, I was like, oh shit, he's dead. But he kept moving a little bit. I was like, oh, he's still alive, but he may be really fucked up, But yeah, so that was interesting. And them flying through and getting through where the TIE fighters couldn't was really cool. But yeah, then the whole thing was Skeen. Again, I really thought he was just testing Cassian, like, basically to show Cassian that he really is a rebel, that he should really be a part of the rebellion and stuff. But then Cassian just killed him. I guess it subverted my expectations, but yeah, Cassian just killed him. And then he left, and it's interesting. I mean, they won, but at the same time, that was a really strange ending, so where we go from here, I'm not really sure. But yeah, so interesting stuff, and I'm excited to see where we are going in the next story arc, basically. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Andor reactions, as well as all of my Obi-Wan Kenobi reactions if you want to go check those out. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.